Hi guys, welcome back to Nxyie's network. I'm looking at this camera because I'm starting to use my new camera. I'm gonna make an effort to actually start to use this camera and not my phone. A lot of the vlogs I do is on my phone just because it's so convenient, but I love the quality of this camera and I literally don't use it enough. But I bought it for reasons, so I'm gonna make an effort to actually use it. So I'm going to use it today because we've almost made it to 300 subscribers. Like, okay, we have 300 people that are liking this. Love it. Thank you guys so much, by the way. I don't know if these sort of videos get as much traction as my shorts do, but I thought, you know, I'd make them because I do like posting a video once a week. It gives me a reason to not sit and text on my phone or procrastinate from doing homework. This feels a little more productive. So, because we have almost hit a big milestone, well, for me a big milestone because I have always wanted to do like YouTube videos like this, and the fact that you guys are liking them makes me feel really, really happy. So I thought I'd just talk to you guys about some of my favorite things I've noticed in Japan so far, some of the best things to do from some of my experiences that I've had, just to give you kind of a little rundown of how Japan has been so far. So for instance, like today, like a day in the life of me, today is Sunday here. If you wanted to know about the day before, I went clubbing, and Lord, I was out till 6 o'clock in the morning, and I could trust me, I could do a whole video on what the clubbing atmosphere is like in Japan, but that will be a whole different video, but it was a lot of fun. But yeah, so Saturday I didn't really do much. I was resting, catching up because it was a long night Friday night. But Sunday, today, I already had finished all my homework. I woke up because I had room checks. I bet you're wondering, like, what the heck is room checks? Basically, it's getting close to the end of the semester. We'll have to come through and check our dorms to get ready for us to move out. So yes, it's getting close to my time where I have to go back to America, unfortunately. But I've already started looking into graduate schools here in Japan, so hopefully I won't be in America for too much longer. I need to go swipe that degree and then take that degree and bring it back here. Know what I'm saying? But just little things I've noticed in Japan so far since being here, especially as an American. My Japanese has gotten way better than when I started here. Trust me, when I got here, I knew a little bit of Japanese, but compared to what I know now, it's amazing. Also, this is I'm sure my family watches these videos, but today I got a tattoo, and oh, you can't even see it, insert photo. But today I got a tattoo, and the guy talked to me the whole time in Japanese, and I knew what he was saying. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. And the tattoo is super cool. I'm definitely gonna do a little video about what it's like to go to a tattoo shop in Japan too, so please stay for that. And I gotta also do a video on an onsen at some point because I don't know how I'm gonna get in now because I've tampered with my body, but it's not like I already didn't have tattoos, so whatever. But yeah, let's just get started. I've been stalling for too much. Thank you guys so much for the subscribers, by the way. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. So let's get started. Number one best thing I have noticed in Japan is the convenience of transportation. And I bet you're wondering, like, people say that all the time. Yes, I know people say that all the time, like Japan, you can take the subway anywhere, but I didn't realize how convenient it is to use this transportation system. So currently in America, I have a car. In America, at least where I live, you cannot take really a subway or a bus for transportation every day. It's just way, way, way too hard. You have to have some sort of vehicle yourself to even get around in America. But in Japan, I didn't realize how easy it is to take the subway or the bus everywhere you go. It's like I don't even want to drive. Granted, I hate driving anyway, but here it's amazing. Like, you get this little card, which I will show you guys actually. So here's my card with my Mario themed stuff on it. Here's my little card. Super cute, right? So this card, when you get to Japan, everyone, I highly recommend getting a card. Monica card can be used anywhere in Japan, but then they also have special cards like, I don't know where my Tokyo one is right now, but I have another one for Tokyo. Some cities, like big cities like Tokyo, you can get a card for the subway or bus system just for that area, but this one you can use in anywhere in Japan. So highly recommend. Monica is the name of this card. So it's just a plain subway card. Basically, you put money on this and you can use this anywhere you go in Japan. If you need to go to the subway or if you need to use the bus, they both take this card. So super convenient, and let me tell you, there is a train system, bus system around every corner in Japan. Literally, the closest one to me is about maybe a 10-minute walk, which if you think about it is really not that far. Or if I want a fast route, there's a bus station right outside my dorm room, which won't take me everywhere I need to go. I might need to do a couple of transfers, but it's just so easy. Yeah, a quick swipe on and a quick swipe off, you're good. And I bet you're wondering, well, how much does it cost? Let me say the price range is anywhere between 100 yen to about 500 yen. It really depends on where you're going. I don't really go too far. So for me, it's always about 200 yen each way I go. In equivalency to American dollars, it is about that 200 yen is about $1, like $1.60 right now. It's like a 40 cents different, or maybe it's $1.40. Either way, it's pretty cheap. If you think about how much money you usually spend in gas every week compared to just maybe putting that money on a card, spending $2 every trip, it adds up. So it really depends on how many places you're going. But if I think about how much I used to spend in gas and how expensive Chicago gas prices were when I was living there in the dorms compared to how much I'm paying just to go to the grocery store once every 2 weeks, this is it. This is the way to go. Take something away from this America. Trust me, it's the best thing you can do when you get to Japan. Highly recommend, get yourself one of these little train station cards. You can find them at any subway station, and they have them. I think it's about a $5 charge when you buy the card, but after that you can load it up as many times as you need to, and it will take you anywhere. Second thing I said about the convenience stores / vending machines. These, I didn't realize how convenient they were until I started going to them all the time. Now, in America, buying a lunch every day can start to add up. Like, you realize you go to Subway, you get maybe the $5 footlong and maybe like a drink or something. Every day, thinking about how much money you'd spend in a month, it's way too expensive. But in Japan, you could get a full meal for about 300 yen, which is $2 and something, and that's a full meal. That's not just your little Subway sandwich. Every day I'm eating full meals for this price. These convenience stores are convenient for a reason. And these vending machines and convenience stores you can see anywhere. You walk around just a corner and you will find one, trust me. And everything is reasonably priced, and it is so nice to have, especially if you're hungry and you just need a quick bite to eat somewhere, or you just need a really quick drink. That's what they're there for. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Sometimes I feel like it can be a little stressful in convenience stores, especially if you don't really know what you're buying. I definitely will do a video of a full run through of me at a grocery store, because trust me, I have a hard time at grocery stores. I don't know how to read. I do know how to read in Japanese, but just not super well, not super fast. So whenever I need something, I look it up before I go to the grocery store. I go to the grocery store, try not to look stupid, grab what I need, and then I leave. It is what it is. But yeah, highly recommend going to a Japanese convenience store just to see how convenient they are, whether you buy something or you don't buy something that time. Because trust me, whether you buy something now or later, you will end up buying something. But they're similar to maybe an American gas station, so to speak, if you want to know kind of what a convenience store is like. Basically, if you go to a gas station thinking you're going to buy a soda or a drink there, trust me, they're empty. There is no convenience store. There is no snacks and whatnot at the gas station. The only thing that is there is gas. So if you want to get yourself a little drink or a bag of chips, you will indeed have to go to a convenience store. Next thing I love about Japan is you don't have to worry about getting kidnapped all the time. I know that sounds a little weird, but trust me, I lived in Chicago for 3 years, so that's sometimes something you think about. Like, am I gonna die today? When's the next shooting? Should I be out at night? Am I gonna die? Those are all things that you do worry about when you live in America. But in Japan, they have a very, very low crime rate, and they are one of those countries that they don't really allow weapons, or only for like mandatory reasons. So because of that, a lot of women feel a lot safer women, speaking because I am a woman, feel safer walking around at night or being by themselves most of the time because they don't have to worry about dying. Wow, 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 amazing, right? It's so nice. Because trust me, in Japan, I do walk around at night by myself and I don't worry about dying because I don't think anyone's going to kill me. Like, granted, there are still bad people. There's bad people wherever you go. But Japanese people are a little more timid about how they go about things. And you will notice that culture here. It's just it's a very low context culture compared to America. So there's not a lot of questions asked. There's not a lot of weird, awkwardness going on in conversations because you won't even ask those questions. It's just subtle things. I will make a follow-up video of things that I find weird in Japan since being here, but I think this is nice because this is just a little warm-up before I tell you guys the things I don't like. So but yes, it is really nice, and there are a lot of things that cater towards women for safety as well. Like, there are all women train cars, there's all women hotels, seating areas. And granted, sometimes it does feel a little weird to be singled out as a woman, but I can also see why lots of women like these options because they feel safer being around other women. So, you know, take it as you will with whether that should be right or wrong. I'm not complaining about it. Like I talked about in my Tokyo vlog, I did stay in an all-women's capsule hotel and I absolutely loved it. It was so nice, and it's so nice they give you pajamas. You're surrounded by a bunch of girls, and trust me, this is not just for women. They do things for men as well. All men's capsule hotels, all men's seating areas. So, you know, it's not just for me, okay? It's for everybody. Either way, it's very convenient to know that I can walk around and feel safe. And I really do feel safe being in Japan every single day I'm here. And I absolutely love it. And another thing I really like about Japan is, one, the capsule hotels, because if you're only staying in a place for one night, they're super cheap. In American dollars, they're about $20 a night. Like, come on, $20 a night. And they give you pajamas and slippers because they know you might be on a time crunch. So if you just need a place to stay or rest your head for a night, $20 a night, get in, knock out, and get out. And sometimes they give you free breakfast. Free breakfast? Like, come on. It's free breakfast. Like, capsule hotels are really nice. I know people are like, I'm claustrophobic, blah, blah, blah. They are very spacious. I promise you, try it one time. If you don't like it, disregard everything I said. So I'm just saying it's really cool. Highly recommend. And be sure to check out my Tokyo vlog if you want to see actually what they look like. This video off, the last thing I want to say I love about Japan so far is the news sites. Granted, I'm an American. I basically feel like a tourist, but I know I'm living here actually, so I try not to look too touristy when I'm about. I speak the language or whatever. I'm like, konnichiwa. But it is amazing to know that. I feel like there's always something new to do in Japan, and I guess this can be really said for anywhere, any place you go. There's always something new, there's always something more you want to explore, discover, but the atmosphere in Japan is very different than what the atmosphere was like in America. So I definitely feel like I'm always discovering new things. I feel like there are days I have really hard times and I'm just, you know, my Japanese just isn't that good that day, or I just didn't really understand that conversation, or I don't know how I felt about the interaction, or this and that. But I also have these days where I'm just like, even if that was a bad day, I just feel like tomorrow's gonna be a good day. You know, it's crazy to say, but I definitely love it here, and I want to be here as long as possible, and I'm going to try to make that happen. But with that being said, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for 300 subscribers. I'm hoping we're going to be at 300 by the time this comes out. If not, just if you've gotten this far, why haven't you subscribed yet? That's what you need to be doing. Subscribe. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I will have another vlog out for you guys next Sunday. This is just a little inspirational happy time video, and I hope you guys liked it. And I will talk with you guys in another video. Thank you for watching. Arigatou gozaimashita. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.
Wow. Yeah, please show it to me. Do you have... Wow.